Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say happy 4th of July to everybody and to celebrate 4th of July and to thank all of the people who have already donated to the campaign to get my book published. You're amazing. You're my heroes. But every 4th of July, I always have a bottle of champagne to celebrate my own independence, but also because the 4th of July marks the anniversary of two of my favorite married couples in the world. So the bottle is not chilled yet, but today I'll be having a Perrier Jouet. Perrier Jouet, one of my favorite champagnes. It's usually a really good bargain because it's not as famous as Veuve and Dom and Moet and those. So always check out the PJ. The PJ is always a good time. And today we are celebrating the anniversaries of my grandparents, my late grandparents, my dad's folks, Nanny and Pop, who were amazing, who were my favorite people in the world. And they're both unfortunately gone, but they got married on the 4th of July. So I always remember them. But also, it is the anniversary of the favorite wedding I was ever a part of, which is my best friend Ben and his wife Amy. They got married on the weekend of 4th of July. I believe it was actually on the 3rd. It was an amazing wedding. This story won't end up in the book, but this will give you an idea of the stories you can look forward to in your book. About an hour before the service, I'm one of the groomsmen. Some might say I was the best man there, although I wasn't the best man technically, but I think time has proven that I am the best man. But Amy's father got stung by a bee. They were getting married in the church right across the street from her childhood home, and he got stung by a bee, and he is severely allergic to bees and didn't have an EpiPen, and everybody panicked, and they rushed him to the hospital, and Amy's freaking out because her father's not going to be at the wedding, and the minister comes to Ben, who's also freaking out because he's getting married, and says, come on, we got to move this along. I don't care if he can't be there. So I screamed at the minister at the top of my lungs in a very gay voice and told him that he could hold on because he didn't have any other engagements. It was a Saturday, and God wasn't going anywhere, also isn't a real thing. And we would start the wedding when we were ready to start the wedding, but now we had to stretch. So I actually had to climb through the back of the rectory on my hands and knees behind the altar where our friend John was singing because the wedding service had begun, but we hadn't started the ceremony part. And basically it was like, you got to add some songs, do something from Cats. I don't know what to tell you. We start the service without Amy's father. He's going to miss his little girl's wedding. And halfway through the service, he comes in from behind. They saw him at the hospital really fast. He made it to the wedding. It was an amazing service. We all cried. Then we went on to the greatest reception of all time that went on for hours, during which time one of the other groomsmen who was engaged to be married, his fiance sat me down because I was the gay groomsman and told me that she secretly was no longer in love with her fiance, my buddy, who was a groomsman, that she'd been secretly keeping a secret checking account to hoard money so that she could run away before the wedding, and she really hoped I wouldn't tell anyone. And that is why I no longer attend heterosexual weddings. Have a wonderful 4th of July, everybody. I love you all, and I will talk to you soon. I'm going to get drunk on champagne. Bye.